Correct. I think at this point, perhaps so, just maybe, we are live. I think perhaps maybe. If not, however. How's everybody doing? I'm just posting it really quickly onto Blue Sky, to ensure that, you know, as many people see that we're streaming as possible. Because after, as if you might not have seen in the description, it was kind of hard to fit it into the thumbnail, but we'll do a post afterwards. After the developer direct, we're going to be streaming Hyper Light Breaker, which we have received as a review copy from Heart Machine via Keymailer. But first, we got to see what Xbox is showing off, and of course, we have Doom: The Dark Ages. I think that is I forgot the name of the game, but I believe that was shown at their summer game showcase. Their summer game showcase. With the banjo music in the background. And then we have 33 Immortals and a mystery game 2 years ago. So, oh, I just got disconnected on my computer. Oh, that. No. Let me see something real quick. That might have been my PS4 controller. Let me disconnect the PS4 controller for right now, just in case. Wouldn't want anything getting messed up. Okay, so about to go live in a minute. Then we just post this real quick. Good to go. Yeah, that post has gone out. And at this point, we are good. Now we just wait for it to go live. Yeah, I really want to know what the last one did again. So 2 years. I don't think 2024 they had. I don't think in 2024 they had a surprise, but in 2023 that surprise was Hi-Fi Rush. Now, I do not think Hi-Fi Rush 2 will happen here. Why is Toby Fox trending? I do not think Hi-Fi Rush 2 will happen here, but I do think it is possible that it could be another, you know, surprise game that actually is very interesting. That will be very fun. Oh, all free release will include new tracks from Toby Fox. That's interesting. Okay. So it could be something that could be really cool, something that I enjoy. It could also be something that gets shadow dropped, or it could be a title that maybe we just haven't heard about for a while. That it could be like Perfect Dark or something. Perfect Dark, where it's like, oh, you weren't expecting to see this, or like Elder Scrolls, stuff like that, where it's like, oh, you weren't expecting to see this, and then it can also be something that ends up being really enjoyable. It could be something that ends up being like not my type of thing. It could also be third party. So there was that time that I believe the surprise announcement, maybe the surprise announcement last year was the Visions of Mana showcase that they had from Square Enix. So it's possible. It could be something really dope. It could also be something that's not as dope, but still, you know, we get to take a look at it. No harm whatsoever. We're at. I wonder why it hasn't started. Oh, they are freaking. Yeah, Twitch. Twitch as a platform genuinely has issues when it comes to loading the page. But all right, let's go. We're in it now. Holiday area. Okay. Wait, what? Wait, did we start with the surprise? Hold on. The setting is about one of our flagship Ninja Gaiden? What the hell?
Several years ago, the Dark Dragon, youngest of the divine dragon gods,
Let's turn this up some.
across the world. The
Oh.
through the efforts of a sole ninja.
There's no way you're gonna get 2 new Ninja Gaiden games?
Remained, and from this husk fell an endless downpour of cursed rain. The abandoned Tokyo continues its struggle against chaos to this day.
He looks so cool. Oh.
Commencing mission.
Oh my god, what? Let's go! Oh my gosh, so many people were talking about, yo, Platinum Games is done for, and now we have a Platinum Games game. Let's fucking, oh my gosh. Oh my god. That's actually insane. It looks dope. Is this their... Is this like a Series X, Series S game? Does that mean that this is like their first, like, modern platform, current platform game? Actually, I think, because what was it? Bayonetta 3 is a Switch, so that doesn't technically count. I guess Babylon's Fall, but I think that was before PS5 came out. Wow. Oh, both are here? So you got a new character and Ryu. This looks amazing. This looks so awesome. Oh my god.
So you've come, Raven.
Raven?
I will execute my mission.
So 2 Ninja Gaiden 4, holy shit. So 2 new characters. I mean, 2 new Ninja Gaiden games. 2 playable characters. You're saying that Ninja Gaiden 4, you'd be like, wow. Oh my god. That's insane.
プラチナゲームズさんのアクションゲームというジャンルにおける実績は言うまでもなく、ベヨネッタやニアオートマタなど素晴らしいアクションタイトルを生み出してこられました。忍者ガイデン4というタイトルを10年以上の時を超えて新たに皆様にお届けするにあたり、より多くの方に新鮮な気持ちでプレイしていただけるよう、新たな世界を新主人公であるもう一人の町人ヤクモで冒険するという形で制作することにしました。
I cannot believe. Okay, so if you're not in our Discord server, last night we were talking about video game genres and criticisms of like character action games as well as like platinum games as well. I think it's so ironic that basically it was kind of like people were like not seeing like not like right now just in general because of the fact that Kamiya having left, not just Kamiya and several veterans from Platinum Games having now left to be part of Clover's, it was kind of difficult to see where the direction would be. And in part, some people do think that the critical acclaim that Platinum Games has received as like for action games is kind of been overstated. I think it's just so funny that literally 12 hours later, after the conversation, a new Platinum game is announced. That is awesome. It looks really cool. I wonder how much of this game is done. Oh my gosh.
環境全体がプレイヤーに牙を向くように感じられるはずです。前作より
The environment enhanced vertically. Okay, so verticality. So now I think hold on, let me check my let me check my Steam account because I want to see if we have if I have Ninja Gaiden in my family. We do not have Ninja Gaiden, so we might have to. Is Ninja Gaiden even on Steam actually? Ninja Gaiden. It is okay. Ninja Gaiden the Master Collection. Oh, that's 2D art. Okay. Tomoko Nishi is the art director. Tomoko Nishi. Well, I feel like I know that name. Well, let's see. Let me see something real quick. Tomoko Nishi. What else has she worked on? Tomoko Nishi is animation department for the Waterfall 101 and Bayonetta 2. What else? Art direction for Bayonetta Origins. Okay. Star Fox Zero special things by Bayonetta 2 environment design. Okay, nice. Details at this time. Okay, so there will be brand new characters as well as some familiar ones the series fans will be happy to see. So this game, okay, not like another Shadow drop, like 2 years ago. Maybe this game is coming out this year, like later this year. What a wait. What, oh, wow. I think like Xbox having this is not like it's like probably like a good call on their term. There's also intense 1v1 battles. Okay, yeah. I think I want to see what other platforms this comes to, because it probably is gonna come just right away for PlayStation and PC. It's really cool for Xbox to have this as their announcement, and also showing it before everything else is kind of like, oh damn, we're starting off with a banger. But I do still think I might have preferred if it was at the end. Masakazu, what's his name? Was it Hirayama? Oh, no, from Ultimate Alliance 3, Dead or Alive 5, the Studio Final Fantasy NT. Okay. This looks really good. Yakumo and Ryu. This looks fucking great. This is insane. This is so cool. You see just like the flying swallow and Inazuna drop. Two new Ninja games. That's what Ninja Gaiden games. That's insane. It is very nice to see that Platinum Games is going on. The many years since we stealthily like ninjas teamed up with Platinum Games. So this was good. Like, of course, like, I mean, this was kind of a few years ago because development just takes that long. Fall 2025. Okay. Now, huh? What do you mean? One more thing I said? What is another new game? Team Ninja? Okay. Is this also platinum? Remake? What is this? Because I thought these games are already on. I would assume these games are already on Xbox. So does this not mean that this is a remake? Are they gonna shadow drop this? I've never really seen footage of Ninja Gaiden, so I don't know like which one this is. I'd assume this is the first one. Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. Oh wow, okay. So they're the remake of 2, okay. That's interesting. アンリアルエンジン5を用いてグラフィックを大幅に刷新、忍者ガイデン2の完全版として開発いたしました。美麗なグラフィックでお楽しみいただけるのはもちろん、リュウハヤブさんに加え、あやね、もみじ、レイチェルもプレイブルキャラクター。This is insane. そして本作は本日、コンソール、PC、そして Xbox ゲームパス。Smash, I can't remember the chance to react to this. 忍者ガイデンシリーズを長年応援いただいている。Enjoy the game. Wow. Wait, it's coming out today? 皆様も忍者ガイデン4の発売前にぜひ本作をお楽しみください。Today? It's coming out today? 今年はチーム忍者創立30周年の節目であり、本日発表させていただいた忍者ガイデン4含め That's insane! 忍者の年、イヤーオブザ忍者となります。ぜひ忍者ガイデンシリーズの展開にご注目ください。本日はありがとうございました。Oh my god. Okay. Ninja Gaiden 4 Fall 2025 plus Ninja Gaiden do Black today. That's insane. That's insane. What the fuck? That's awesome. Yo. There's Dr. Damage.
And welcome to Compulsion Games here in Montreal, Canada.
Oh my gosh. South of Midnight, that's what it was called. Also, that book is really cool. To make a prop like that in real life.
From the magical noir of contrast.
This is actually one of the games that I don't, wait, is this? Yeah, no, yeah, this game. That game. Her. This is a game. South of Midnight. But it did look really cool when they showed it off. Even if it wasn't too much.
Bring a folklore deep south to life. This gave us a chance to explore Southern Gothic themes with a dark fantasy twist. So while our protagonist Hazel is at the forefront of our story, it's the macabre elements and larger-than-life creatures that will leave a mark on her journey and growth.
Right now, in the background, I've been taking a 2D game art class. So hearing, you know, allowing the art director to discuss the visuals, what they're going for first. It's pretty interesting. Kind of gives you different insights of what their, not just directly, what their direct influences are, but then how they choose to interpret in comparison to either other projects or just, you know, any other game in general.
Waste all that time at the shelter.
Now, you want to bring this up right now?
I'm just saying.
Hazel, please.
We might need some help. I might need some help.
What?
While you're out helping everybody else.
I hate when freaking Twitch does this. Oh! Owned. Gotta refresh this real quick. Because
Hazel may start her journey as a typical 19-year-old.
Voice and what character?
Disastrous.
Oh, they have the actual, I assume, voice actor also?
She'll learn who she really
Interesting,
is.
okay.
And how to tap into weaving. An ancient magical power that redefines her trajectory.
I will say that in some instances, the specifically the story cutscenes, the frame rate that they chose
tap into a deeper reality.
Does feel weird.
Weavers can see the fabric binding our worlds, connecting people.
The effects are like seem to be animated on ones.
Hazel can perceive
It seems like the characters are animated
in the world.
not even on threes, but
She reweaves these stigmas.
kind of also not on twos.
Creatures she encounters.
But I think it might be because there so much of their body moves at the same time. The fact that they may be animating on twos just looks off.
Revealing that creatures from the old folktales actually exist.
You up here, my salvation.
Among them is good old Catfish.
It also is kind of
Taylor who becomes
like the textures on him, for instance.
to Hazel across
It's like
I hear about a new weaver, did you say? Would
it's
you
like
care to
stitching.
do your weaving thing and help
It's like stitching. It's like an actual material that isn't like, you know, he's supposed to be like a fish, but he's not like a fish at all. And the characters, like the
and traditional spinning wheels. Her weapons include a spindle
what's it called? The
and a distaff.
like the shapes of their
Her
faces
magic abilities
make them kind of look like dolls.
patterns, blending the traditional craft with
Like the structure, the defined like jawline or size of the face, it makes them look like dolls, but they don't move. It's like it kind of like it's also going for stop motion, but then not at the same time too. Like everything about it feels kind of.
Using them to traverse.
It looks visually interesting, but then when it like on its own and just environment, but then when it starts moving,
combat
it looks a little weird
and adapting to
because of the pacing of some of the movement.
types known as ain'ts. The manifestations of corruption, Hazel
It could be something that feels better though, rather than
Combat,
that looks better when you have it in your hand and feeling it as well.
destroying them in the process.
The effects look really cool though.
Ain't has its own unique moveset,
Visual effects.
strengths, and weaknesses that you'll need to learn and adapt to. For example, the slug burrows on the ground and unleashes devastating strikes from afar, while the Ravager closes the distance with chilling speed. Hazel can counter these threats with agile melee abilities to execute powerful combos, jump attacks, and charge attacks. But close combat is risky and can backfire because ain'ts have powerful defensive abilities. Mastering your magical skills becomes the key to gaining the upper hand in combat. Push, pull, and weave are some of the spells at your disposal that give you a tactical advantage during a fight. Timing is everything. Pull distant enemies close to start melee combos,
Okay.
push them back to interrupt and stun their attack.
Mm,
With follow-up strikes.
I think,
Spells interact
assuming that the arrow is a lock on, the indicator for lock on, I kind of don't like it. I would probably just
especially when facing multiple types of
have
enemies at the same
the
time.
health bar
Once near the
there
end, enemies
just
can
be
unraveled, breaking
the
them
lock on, I guess, because
of their
it seems like the health bars are only appearing when you have when you're locked onto when you're locked onto a specific enemy.
You can
So there's kind of no need to also have that arrow.
keep on chaining your abilities.
At least that's how I feel about it.
New moves and improved abilities, and you'll have to decide which areas to prioritize. The upgrades will change how you approach combat, like enhancing area of effect attacks, or refining push and pull skills to improve precision and make them feel more rewarding. The combat system is fast and responsive, built around chaining attacks, landing precise strikes, and unraveling enemies.
You mind if I take a look around?
Feels like the main character most primarily uses magic. That's interesting because I feel like
In Hazel's
most characters I play as in video games are
ruled by a mythical creature with their own
we either if they're not punching, they're wielding a sword.
Cover the backstories of these beings, once human or animal, who were transformed by tragedy, their secrets waiting to be discovered. As a weaver, Hazel heals these creatures by collecting fragments of haunted memories. We call these echoes, which reveal each creature's past. Hazel must
Oh,
experience
that's
these
interesting.
echoes
Okay.
before she can mend them.
What kind of person would do that to someone?
We design each region to reflect the creature that's been doomed to wander it. From the atmospheric environment to unique music themes composed for each one. While not all encounters lead to direct combat, Hazel will need to face mythical creatures in epic confrontation before she can heal them. Our boss encounters and gameplay sequences also reflects the uniqueness of
Oh, and then you got 4 is coming up PS5. Okay, cool.
that center around a specific thematic. trailers feature multiple phases that
Published by
reflect
Xbox.
complexity.
But now, I mean, granted, of course, since they're marketing it.
As the encounters progress, the musical theme builds up, cranking the tension alongside the fight. Whether it's Two-Toed Tom or hugging Molly,
This looks really
each
cool.
of these larger-than-life creatures is inspired by Southern folklore and lead to climactic battles.
We got a long journey ahead.
South of Midnight unfolds as a hero's journey, and as Hazel, they travel through a tapestry of Southern-inspired landscapes. From abysmal swamps to flooded farmlands to the Appalachian peaks. In our magical South, decaying buildings reclaimed by nature stand moments away from a hungry Rugolo. And as Hazel delves deeper, reality bends ever more toward the fantastical.
When is
The
We're seeing a lot, so I assume maybe
Deep South fill our world, and our team has
spring?
infused the game with thoughtful details and environmental storytelling.
Like this game
like our
maybe coming out soon.
blue porches, which are said to ward off evil spirits. The weight of the past emerges as central themes, which you can see through old abandoned buildings and businesses struggling to survive. As you explore, you'll meet locals who stayed behind even in the face of a hurricane.
So I'm the last person left here. Oh,
Damn, Ninja Gaiden is on sale.
this part of the river's
Sucks.
filthy with them.
Artistically, we're staying true to our moody compulsion signature style. But this time, we're using a handcrafted approach inspired by stop-motion animation, which allows our team to bring a distinct personality and tone into every prop and character. Because this folklore is open to visual interpretation, we embrace the freedom to reimagine these
Wait,
creatures.
so
and
is this
their
Ninja Gaiden
stories,
Black?
to adapt how they look and to
Oh, Ninja
craft
Gaiden
worlds
Black
with no
1
limits.
isn't, or Ninja Gaiden 1 Black isn't on Steam.
At Compulsion Games, we love to craft around central themes. We are lucky to have talent across all our disciplines that collaborate to
That's
give
an
our
Xbox game.
unique personality.
Was it only on Xbox? Oh, I think it was only on Xbox. Wow.
We're thrilled to announce that the game will launch on April 8th and
April 8th. Nice. Okay, so
on
spring.
Xbox and Steam.
Not coming to PlayStation right away though. Neat. Looks cool. Let me go wishlist that. I didn't already have it wishlisted. Oh, I did. Okay.
Bonjour everyone. We are Sunfall Interactive.
Oh, so the three models next.
We are a small studio based in Montpellier, France, working on our first game, Clair Obscur Expedition 33. It's a turn-based RPG set in a fantasy version of late 19th century Belle Epoque France.
Here we are.
Our grand adventure in game development actually started as a solo passion project. I wanted to create something like the JRPGs with turn-based combat I grew up with and loved.
Or just as a solo passion.
Leverage the latest tech, refresh the genre with new features, and took place in a compelling world.
Yeah, it looks very much inspired by JRPGs.
First, I turned to a programmer I knew would get it.
Guillaume and I started trading ideas right away, and that
The
trading files back and forth.
filming that they do for these developer directors are also pretty good.
Combining real-time
I feel like that probably does not get it stated very much, but
things really clicked when we tested the first
the developer directors are really interesting oftentimes. The way they film them.
Back and forth and iterated on game elements, a vision started to come together, and I shared it with an old friend from university.
Guillaume and I are both passionate gamers, and when he described the project, I quit my job the following week and joined the team without hesitation. Because I believe that in video games, success always starts with a strong creative vision. And we had that, defined by three core elements. A story with great emotional depth, gameplay that innovates on the classics we love, and a world that is completely original, beautiful, and immersive. We founded Sunfall Interactive on these tenets. a group of friends with a shared
Oh
vision.
wait, so
and the
this isn't an Xbox Game Studios game, I don't think. I think it's a they're publishing it, but it's a indie game.
Your legacy.
Well, I guess it wouldn't be indie if.
Core to every great
I
RPG is a compelling.
guess it depends on how you want to look at it. I don't think I would necessarily call it indie if Xbox is helping publishing it, but they're not. Well, also they're not owned by Xbox, so it should be fine actually.
A massive slumbering paintress and a monolith appeared with no warning. Once a year, the paintress wakes and paints a number on her monolith, and everyone who has passed that age is erased. Every year, the number ticks down, and everyone dies younger and younger. Expeditions depart to kill the paintress, determined to fight until their final breath, but none have ever returned. Our story follows Expedition 33.
That's an interesting story concept. Okay.
Expeditioners, we honor your dedication.
Guillaume and I knew early on that we didn't want to focus on good versus evil. What's interesting to us are people who, yes, are flawed, but who care deeply about each other. And conflicts arise because they have different perspectives on what needs to be done.
I'm sorry about earlier.
We wanted our story to feel dark and mature, with adult characters who feel like real people with real experiences.
I'm always missing something that everyone else just gets.
The heart of the story is about overcoming an existential threat while struggling with loss and grief. And it's rooted in the characters' relationships, both to each other and to themselves.
What are we gonna do, huh? Tell me. What are we gonna do?
In a world like this, how does one stay hopeful or make peace with their fate? What duty do we owe to each other or to ourselves? These questions are deeply personal to me, and they permeate the story behind the story.
Know that Lumiere fights with you. Tomorrow comes Expedition 33.
The characters all have their own motivations and perspectives. Gustave and Lune are deeply invested in the expedition, even if they fight all the time. To them, the mission is tied not only to their family, it's central to their identity and purpose.
Protocol doesn't cover every contingency. You know that.
Contrast that with Ciel, whose darkest days have already happened.
I think
Stars whispering to you. Actually, I'm the one whispering to them. It's something my dad and I used to.
I don't know how I feel about the art direction necessarily in terms of environments.
Real.
It is like very, of course, very dark. But then like even in the instances where it's like,
Various colorful NPCs and recruit Monoko, who is a friendly.
actually I don't even know if I would call that a bad thing, because I think it's more like this game is, or at least for the cutscenes, is always dark, even when there is brightness. Like like in the scene we just saw with the two girls laying down staring at the moon, it still looks very dark surrounding them.
He's very, very old and has seen many expeditions come and go. He is a jet troll, which are a group of playful.
This is supposed to be the battle theme.
a form of meditation. They're fun and sort of ridiculous. You'll meet Monoko and many other jet trolls across the game. And of course, there is Esquier, who is one of the oldest and lore-wise the most powerful creatures in the verse.
Esquier is that powerful?
He'll be your mount and help you travel to secret corners of the world. And if you bring him back his special stones, you can unlock abilities for him to access new areas of the world and find exciting secrets.
But I'm not that strong.
Everyone has their own reason for joining the expedition, and each of them has their own story arc and resolution that we think players will really connect with.
In addition to a strong narrative, we had a clear vision for our own take on the genre's core gameplay. Our reactive turn-based system takes the traditional turn-based battle mechanic we love and adds real-time reaction.
Oh, okay. So kind of like timing with like what's it called, Paper Mario slash Mario and Luigi games. Then you have kind of like part the aesthetic of Persona in terms of just the way that things kind of pop out. If anything, I kind of would say that I can't even say it's inspired by Metaphor, because Metaphor came out only last year and this game was already in development before that, but not in development alongside that. So
counterbalance with items.
It's like it's kind of like an interesting
Part of that formula lies in the many ways
flash of that's just interesting timing. I would even say like some of the UI design kind of reminds me of Lies of P as well a bit.
Our philosophy is making every type of playstyle viable so that everyone can have fun with how they play the game. Each character has a unique mechanic. Mail switches between stances which can ultimately boost defense or power. I personally like to make
I think the only thing that stands out right now
pretty much the only one
is that typeface that they have. The font that they chose for damage, it clashes so hard with everything else. That thing needs to change. It does not look good.
Also equip hundreds of passive effects, which in our game are called Lumina. Every character has more than 20 unique skills in their skill tree and hundreds of passive effects they can gain through Lumina and weapons. So there are a ton of builds and playstyle to explore. Needless to say, we can't wait to see how you choose to play and what kinds of build you'll design that we probably never even imagined.
Our story is set in the French fantasy world, and I was really excited
So this Max
to design
then
something unique.
okay.
Every level
Ooh.
has its own color and texture identity. For example, the Gestural Village is an early area in the game where
The character art is
characters enjoy
pretty nice.
We wanted something that feels chaotic, grungy, and toy-like. It's basically a bazaar. Everything's disorganized, chaos everywhere, huts are
Feels like a whole it's basically like kind of 3D RPG, you know.
you at any point, which is pretty much
Explore a world with team-based action. I'm very kind of used to like 3D games nowadays, mostly being like action games, like action RPGs rather than like turn-based RPG. Of course, is the Persona. I haven't played Persona yet. No, actually, that's not true. I've played Persona 3 Portable. But most of that game, you're only exploring the Tartarus area, which is like actual 3D exploration.
I thought of a monkey-like body, white fur with a black and red flat mask. Ladies.
That is a very interesting character design, though.
For Eske, we needed a cuddly companion to take us around the world. I thought instantly of a giant inflatable balloon and old Victorian pillows with many intricate motifs. We start with the core themes and ideas, and the visuals grow organically from there.
From the very start of the project, there was one thing that we absolutely wanted to bring back from older JRPGs. A feature we really loved, but is very rare these days.
Random encounters?
Completely 3D and navigable world map. Yes, we've got a world map. And it was a real both artistically and technically. And it ended up a lot.
That's what that was. Okay, that looks really cool. You know what? It kind of reminds me of Neo Fantasia.
We're super happy with the result, though, as there's a lot of side paths and entire hidden levels. If you want to find total pieces of the game, you will have to explore. Good luck.
We've poured our hearts and souls into this game.
This is a game of like a lot of like different artistic elements.
Expedition 33
When?
launches on April 24th on Xbox Series X and S.
2 April games? Okay.
Game Pass. You can already wish the game and follow us for more info.
We are super excited to invite you into the world of Expedition 33. We are a small, passionate team. It's our debut game, and we can't wait for you to discover our story.
Why doesn't she have shoes on? What the fuck?
On the turn-based genre. On behalf
That was like so weird. Like,
thank you for joining us. Tomorrow comes.
Demain viendra.
Tomorrow comes.
Demain viendra.
Demain viendra.
Tomorrow comes.
playoffs. 24. Looks really cool. Looked really freaking cool. Right. Dark. I said dark. Doom the Dark Ages time.
Hello, and and welcome to Dallas, Texas, home of id Software. We're more
This would be the perfect time to have Colin around.
A small team of game developers help define and set a course for first-person shooters. A lot has changed since then, but our team is as passionate as ever. And the most important values at the core of our games, innovation, craftsmanship, and performance, remain a priority for us to this day.
And as you're about to see, those values are infused in every aspect of this latest installment in the legendary Doom franchise. It is an honor to work on this game, to carry on id's tradition of creating all-out, groundbreaking levels of fun.
So now, we're excited to share with you a look at our most ambitious game yet. This is Doom.
I'm actually currently playing through
I mouthed the words.
Doom 1. Like as in like the first Doom on Nintendo Switch. Hurts my eyes, to be completely honest. The amount of movement, which granted you can change this and how much you're moving around, the sensitivity of it all. But it's pretty fun though, also as well. They're trying to find all the secrets, especially.
Set in a cinematic sci-fi fantasy world full of locations to explore, powerful
Cinematic sci-fi fantasy world. Cinematic is not one of the words I would expect to hear used to describe Doom. Interesting though.
So if you're new to the franchise, then Doom the Dark Ages will be the perfect entry point into the series. And if you're a longtime fan, then you'll be proud to see, in a lot of ways, the feel of the game is really a return to form. So let's break it down, starting with
combat exploration story.
In Doom Eternal, you felt like a fighter jet. In Doom the Dark Ages,
a fighter jet.
heavy, strong, but still fast.
The head, bro.
System with an emphasis on power over the acrobatics of Doom Eternal.
Was that a thing? That I don't remember that being a thing in the original Doom. I see it other people. Not original Doom. In Doom 2016 or Eternal, like the head being there in the middle, like just like akin to the classic Doom games.
Innovation is the goal, always. And so for Doom the Dark Ages, it's an all-new world with new tools and new mechanics to master. Let me introduce you to the Shield Saw. Block. Throw.
The environments here are a lot more kind of captivating already. I think the fact that it's in many cases so far, it's like, oh, it's a lot of gray. Then you have like not just the color of blood and the visual effects to really enhance just the environments.
2016, we asked you to run and gun. In Doom Eternal, it was jump and shoot. And in Doom the Dark Ages, you're gonna stand and fight.
Okay. Kind of like sword battles, sword fighting, but with a gun. Like sword and shield combat, but with a gun. That's pretty cool.
If you're gonna stand and fight, then you gotta have something to follow up that opening parry with. How about an iron flail? Or maybe an electrified gauntlet? Or even a doom spiked mace? That's right, we have 3 melee options that are part of a melee system. All on one input, complete with combos and upgrades. And it's totally awesome. And you can finish off the demons now with an all-new, unsynced, completely in the player's control glory kill system. From any angle, in and out, as you see fit. And it feels amazing. You'll feel unstoppable smashing your way through the horde with total freedom. It seems like a ton, but that's just 2.
Damn, I need some water.
We got one more really important button that we haven't.
This is really cool. This makes me want to play 2016 Doom now, so that way I could just be prepared. But I do want to get through the Doom games first.
That's right.
The best for last. I got the BFG.
Always will be all about the guns, and Dark Ages has some of the most ridiculous
No, that's not the BFG.
weapons that we've ever created.
No, I think isn't the BFG like a one shooter, but like fucking with charge time.
Ancient, brutal torture machines built to butcher.
That's so cool.
And shred the minions of hell with. Only in Doom.
Music sounds really good. Like as I'm hearing it right now, I'm like, oh, this kind of reminds me of like the type of music that I enjoyed from Daemon X Machina. So
Take a look at some extended gameplay footage and see how
I guess because I've never really paid too much attention to Doom's music aside of like literally the Fortnite collaboration. I'm also interested to hear more now. Here, interested also to hear more what the game sounds like too. I got some straight gameplay. With the type of stuff that you could do in or at least I saw people doing in like Doom with like like movement. I feel like, of course, with this being a showcase, they're not going full out to the what you can do. I imagine. So while the presentation that they have of like the straight up gameplay may not look the best, I'm kind of already it's everything on its own as they showed before this section right here. It looked cool. So when in the actual hands of players, it'll look way cooler.
And sliders that will allow players to tune the speed and challenge of the game to whatever fits them best. You can slow things down or speed them up.
Where you can speed the oh.
Doesn't end with just the Slayer.
You can change the game speed. That's actually cool. There's no fucking way. Doom Mecha? Mecha Doom? What? Whoa. Doing dogfights as well?
They have a full suite of abilities and even mini bosses. The spectacle is epic. The Power Fantasy is unlike anything we've made it in. And the
Holy shit, that looks awesome.
are deep and tons of fun. And as cool as all that is, we know that fans of single-player action games expect more than just great combat to pull them through the experience.
Sorry.
So we're excited to share with you not just the gunplay, but the world.
Oh, okay, well, yeah.
Your hero's journey will take you to the far reaches of the Doom universe. Mysterious worlds from the Slayer's past, dark forests, dungeons, ancient hellscapes, battlefields, and worlds beyond. And through exploration, you'll be unlocking new abilities and godlike powers every step of the way. Now armed with your trusty shield saw, you're gonna cut, leap, and smash your way through environments full of secrets and treasures.
Okay.
There's always something new waiting to be discovered.
Freaking driving like a science pass is funny as hell.
Experience in Doom the Dark Ages. In this level, you will meet the enemy at the gates and save a city from certain destruction. Explore the medieval battlefield outside the castle walls, seeking out targets and enemy formations along the way to engage with as you see fit, with any gun you choose. Explore what is the largest play space ever in a Doom game, discovering secret caves and dungeon-like mines in search of vital resources. You control the pace of the game, where you go, who you fight,
Oh.
objectives you pursue.
Green is a color to look out for then, okay.
It's a Doom sandbox full of war and riches. Once you've broken the enemy assault, head back to the main gates because the battle isn't over yet.
Yeah. Music.
Epic adventures will be composed by the award-winning team at Finishing Move, providing you with a metal soundscape that's loaded with guitars, medieval vibes, and pure adrenaline. You'll feel
I don't know how I'd ever get medieval vibes from something like this, but it's still cool though.
And speaking of that legend, the story of Doom the Dark Ages, like everything else in the game, is big. It's a summer blockbuster event with everything on the line, and you are the star.
Summer block. Oh, it's coming out summer.
Power is coveted by your enemies and withheld from your allies. With the Slayer imprisoned at the start of your story, the balance of power between good and evil is shifting. perfect entry point for new players. It's easier to access now as we've taken the narrative out of the codex and into the cutscenes, featuring new characters, old allies, and powerful new villains.
I was in the cutscenes. I thought. I know you just said out of the codex. I thought like that made me think. Okay, so they like straight up the previous games just didn't have cutscenes, which I kind of assumed that because I don't think I've ever seen a cutscene in Doom.
We've got 10 years of making modern Doom games together, and we've done better with every game we've made.
The hope with all this, the goal, is to give players an experience that's as fun to play as it was to make.
Where are they walking
and
to?
Make something that's good enough to become the best game id has ever made.
But that is for you to decide. When Doom the Dark Ages releases...
May? That's not summer. That's insane. Oh, there's more. Maybe. Oh no, that's okay. This is the end. Thing. Sizzle reel? Okay, yeah, sizzle reel.
You will feel like the super weapon in the center of a medieval war against time.
All of Hazel's powers are designed around textile crafting and spinning wheels. The combat system is built around chaining attacks and unraveling enemies.
Our reactive turn-based system has a real-time reaction to combat greater intensity and dynamism.
リングやシリーズおなじみの体術など忍者アクションを駆使して乗り越えていくことになります。
皆様に進化した忍者ガイデンを触っていただける日を楽しみにしています。
I might. Damn, the fact that I might actually have to buy freaking a Game Pass subscription again just to play Ninja Gaiden. Is bugging me. Very good presentation though. Everything here looked amazing. Everything here looked really fun and really cool. And I feel like oftentimes you don't get something like that. I just, just because of your own personal interests, like because I didn't have a care for 6 at all, of Civ at all when they showed in their last year's presentation, the developer direct. It's like, okay, well, I don't care about this thing. I'm here for whatever else could be there. But here, everything, at least for me personally, I was interested in. Even if I hadn't, I've never played too much of a Doom game before, and I've played much of a Ninja Gaiden game before, but it looked cool. It looked interesting and cool. Immediately already, I'm interested in trying out each of these games. The quickness in which they're coming out is kind of insane, though. April 8th, April 24th, and then May 15th is a really good, back to back releases, essentially. Like the amount of time that it'll be taking you to finish Expedition 2033. Doom the Dark Ages is ready to come out. The amount of time it may take you to finish Stuff of Midnight, Expedition 3 is already about to come out. And then you have Ninja Gaiden Black 2 to satiate you for right now. And we're not even done with January yet. Really good. Incredible presentation from Xbox. Okay, so now it is time to get into the other part of our stream that we'll be doing. But we'll take a quick break because I want to grab some water. So we will be right back. So let me just close out of this. This now. Pull up the game. It'll be here in the game right now. I just gotta change where it's showing up on. Let's see. Just before we go on a full break, just gonna try to fix this. Just to make sure that it's completely okay already. Okay, there we go. Got your audio. Audio is being captured. Okay. Okay. All right. So we'll be right back. Gonna just real quick. I'm gonna go get some water and then we'll be right back. Okay. Now, back to the game. Well, I guess starting the game, really. So this is Hyper Light Break. I'm gonna need to turn this game down some. This game. I said that right. I keep whenever I stream, I feel like I'm always mixing up my words. And granted, I do this often too, just in my normal speech as well. But I feel like I do it way more when I'm streaming. And I can't tell if I'm like, wait, did I actually say that thing right? Or am I like, did I just happen to mess up and not realize it? Let me just make sure that that my Steam is also recording appropriately in the right spot. Is that it? Steam recording. Okay. Tab. I'm gonna check my space just to make sure we're doing all right. Okay, I got space in mine right there too. Okay. Not gonna do that. Oh, okay. I guess I know that now. Go back to. There we go. Oh, why did that happen? Okay, here we go. Strange. Okay. Oh, and the sound. So hopefully you don't hear it in the background. My computer is whirring like crazy right now, so let me just limit that frame rate. And I already did a test of the game before before the stream started. So also just once again, or I guess not once again, this is Hyper Light Breaker as provided by Heart Machine via Keymailer for review purposes, which also would include streaming purposes. This is an early access game, of course, so it's a game and gameplay and visuals are subject to change and be altered due to feedback in general from either, you know, ourselves or by other people that are playing the game. So what we may see when we play it can also change in the future. So first off, the game is running actually very different than it was before. I already just started playing. So let's see, desync, percentage, start quality, 1. This is alright. I don't know if I'll leave chromatic aberration on. Perhaps when I was playing, so when I actually first played the first time, I swear it was dark. So perhaps it was just a time of day. There's a lot, but yeah, this. Oh, okay, that takes me directly to Bishop. Okay, so basically, because I did a test run to see how the game was running, which is it's running fine in certain areas. I believe other areas, so like in an area over here, it's like, oh, I'm hitting 60. I may drop to like 40, but then I kind of like rise back up to 60 in some places. But when I was actually in the run, then it was kind of sticking more towards like closer to 50s. So I think my only criticism right now, actually, well, I have another criticism that we'll see as we're playing or in certain environments. But my criticism right now is just that it seems like without shadows, the game will run better, but shadows seem to take up a lot of graphical power. In a very strangely, like now it's like running more consistent, like consistent at 60 without like it'll drop to 56, but without shadows. But I would like to also play with shadows because I think the game looks fine the way it is right now. The shadows, of course, clearly make certain like colors, like for instance, like the tree branch. The shadowing really helps in conveying better of what it is. It just helps like provide a better depth to certain colors. in comparison to others. So like this, okay, this looks fine because it already has like its own type of shading or counter like lighting that helps provide the depth of this right here. But not everything will have that. For instance, like this tree or like the bushes. Turn the shadow color back up. Okay. So I guess another thing to start off with is what is Hyperlight Breaker? So Hyperlight Breaker is from now the tutorials aren't popping up. I could probably make them pop up back up again, but it kind of just drops you in here. It seems like this is a looter shooter. You can play with other people, but it seems primarily like this is a looter shooter where you can play by yourself, which I like that. I like that aspect. That each run, there's different bosses for you to face off against, and I guess like beat the boss, get to the ending, and you claim like the ultimate loot. I don't know story wise what is the objective though, and I don't know if that has been implemented yet, if that's something that will be implemented in the full game. Here's a bit of this. Your commanding officer, a veteran breaker who leads the cursed outpost. Okay. Tier 1. Extend hover. Oh, okay, so this is like my skill tree, I guess. Rounds. Are these supposed to be? Not sure. Oh, given that it's like a film, I guess those are like photos. Feature coming soon. Okay. All of it. Alright. This is where you respawn at. But I ended the run early. Just so I can, I was only testing the game. This is multiplayer. Start breaker team. Join breaker team. So are people playing right now? Okay, there are people playing right now. Yeah, no, you got parties of 3. Alright. See what else. Yeah. You don't do anything. You are the store. A boisterous ex-breaker. He spends high quality arms for his former allies. Lots of gear upgrading. Nothing. If I had the money, which is water drops, or maybe dew drops, whatever they want to call it. You got different weapons, specifically swords. Inventory refreshes on 1 run. Interesting. You have blunderbuss, which I got from the run I did. High cycles trigger, however. Increase. Oh, so there was something that happened when I ended the run. This decreased, so I guess it sticks with you for 3 lives, seemingly. Increase the ability to unlock gear upgrades. Okay. Let's see around this. Okay, now here's my second issue: the camera. I wish that the field of view was higher. I think in certain areas I would like to see to be further back because the camera will like push in certain areas. I kind of wish the camera was either just further back or there was like I just a field of view slider so I can customize how I personally like it. Alright, anything on you? Oh, investigate timber shop. Repair those. Oh, so there's certain areas that you can repair as well. I'm going on a run. Okay. Oh, like this too, I guess. Real mechanic shop. Guess that'll be for guns, maybe. Okay. Can't go past certain areas. What's over here? There's gonna be a bridge that I would like have to repair or something, maybe. Why don't you could platform up these areas? Doesn't seem like it. Huh. Now let's begin the run. Telepad, so mission: defeat the crowns. We got 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So pursue. Gunslinger. Dang. Oh, Psychon. So that's the little buddy that's appears next to me, I guess. What? First, when a rail deals a crit hit, the next shot will also crit. The next shot will also be a crit hit. The second crit hit cannot trigger this perk. Oh, okay. So psychoms are like your when they move with the right stick. Hollow bite. Psychom perks. Blades. Rails. Oh, so yeah, rails are your guns. Amps. Oh, did I say amps or RMPs? Amps, okay. It means armor. Okay. We have that thing, so let's get in and get us some loot. We're going in solo because nobody else, I don't think anybody else on the team owns the game, but also I didn't ask, and the review copy came with one for a solo person playing. Yeah. But I could see that also the art style of this game just kind of already feels the ability to play by yourself, the art style of the game, even in combat seems like it is also well suited for playing by yourself. It's not also it's not that like is exclusive or it just would only feel better if you were playing with other people, or only feel good when you're playing with other people. But Prism. I guess that's where the crown though. Prisms, where the crown's at. Crown, okay. Oh gosh, excuse me. They have a crown right here. There's a crown right here. What are the prisms though? I guess I have to defeat all of them, or just maybe I have to do them in a certain order. Alright. Oh, this is like a save point then, I guess. Okay, so because you know I was on stream, and you guys didn't see. I wasn't on stream, you guys didn't see it. It was an underground area that we started in, and we came up here, and then you click the shrine. So I guess this is like these are your save points. So if you stop or run or die, you have a point where you can revive from. But each run has a certain amount of lives. So we have with square. Oh, you have a glider. The square, we can use our sword. Right stick. You lock on. Pressing L2 and then L2 allows you to aim your gun. Oh, this is a shield. Okay, you have parry. Circle is your shield. So I have a glider, I didn't realize. You just gotta hold. Okay, so I would say, I do not, oh, shit. So I get health from parrying, that's cool. I don't like that, I don't like that I have to hold A in order to use the glider. I think it should just be if I press A in the air and then the glider comes out. It seems kind of like finicky. Or like I'd have to move my finger, like, because I'm going to be playing with my thumb, right? Naturally, if I'm pressing A on the glider or pressing X, if I wanted to move in a different direction now, I would be moving the right stick with my thumb. But now, in order to move to aim in a different direction while having the glider out, I would have to take my thumb off of the A button, which holds the glider, which I would want to do. R2 is our dash, but also if you hold it, then you get your hoverboard. You can jump with. can't attack though. And also another thing that I know I don't like is that but we can't do it right now because just kill those guys. So that's what I mean. Right now it's running at like 40 frames, which is fine. I'm fine with that. So it still looks good. Also, was that our Retrogun X? Like your thrust material. Oh, this should open in some way. It shouldn't just be the light. Oh, what was that? Oh. Use one changing shot. Rail shots have difference just to bounce on a nearby item. Line rails gain plus 30% damage. Line rail. Decoded drop quick. Now, I did actually, so something that I misunderstood off stream was that if you are locked on a character and then you dash, you will not be locked onto that character anymore. It's only if you do hoverboard, so if you have it to press long enough, then that would happen. Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna jump. Okay, so timing on that. Got him. Ooh, almost died. 5 health. Yes. Okay. Do some more than that. And then well, up on the D-pad supposed to be your healing, but I don't have any healing. I might actually just try to get that. What was this? I don't know what I just interacted with. You gotta okay. Pick up from dead bodies that are across the floor, which assumably probably narratively are other breakers. Gamma claws. Inherit perfect parries, decrease damage of blade attack briefly, close range blades with blazing fast attack speed, and some ability. For that. Because you have held attacks. You cancel them too. Alright. I really like the character design. Whoa, oh, ouch, okay. Not realize that that's what that was. It almost died there. Whoa. Yeah. Alright, let's take our first real death. I died earlier because I ended the run to start streaming. So yeah, when you die, your usage, your gear depletes because of like usage points. Reviving takes a long time though. The loading for getting res takes longer than I think it should. I'm not exactly sure why. Maybe it's probably because like reloading the entire map at the same time as well. But there needs to be like some type of visual indicator that explains what is happening. Oh wait, oh yeah, that's right. It's because I'm going all the way back here. So let's try this. And UI design is very nice though. I like the kind of like it's simple, but the shape of the letters itself is like very the formation of the letterings are like kind of what's the way, or it's like uniform, organized. The fact that like the letters, the way that the letters are shaped, allowing for like kind of solids, it's not solid, straight lines to constantly always be hitting next to each other. Really nice. The character design is really nice. It's for the current character that I'm playing. I wonder if I can change it, because I would actually like to play with a different unit. Yeah, given the cover art, or at least one of the development art pieces, should have like multiple characters. I mean, promotion artwork. We're gonna mess up the word. Oh, so when you dash, you also go up the wall. I gotta show you my parries. Okay, then. I'm not gonna try to, you know, waste too much time with getting killed. Don't recharge. Your stacker can restore some battery. Good. Increase reload speed. Not recharging. That's where I saw. Oh. Okay, so when you have sights on the enemy, you are locked onto them. They don't seem to notice you from afar. That's interesting. We could like just take down enemies while they're not recognizing you. Battery. Health recovered. Take the gear. But I think I lost the claws. So, any of that. Oh, now with more enemies on, kind of lag somewhat. I guess I just didn't realize what was happening. There's an EMP placed on the ground, and I forgot that it was. I forgot that it was there. I didn't realize it was there. Try it again. And as we run our, I guess we could see what happens when we run out of reses. Because I would assume the world seed stays consistent for that. For this run once you've picked it. So I guess that's why you get like the equipment has multiple what's it called? The equipment gets multiple uses. It's like, hey, okay, you got this. Survive with it until the end of this run. Assumedly, of course, they want you to perform well, so that way, unless you know you're unequipping it and getting rid of it, you would have all like 3 of your lives, or at least they'll be about like at the same pace in terms of their sustainability, or durability is the word. Primary mission: gather prisms to unlock the gates of the 3 crowns and defeat them. Gather weapons and other gear from each new world to build up your crew. Exit the run before the Abyss King makes the world too dangerous. Destroy the crowns and Abyss King to finish the cycle, or use all your chances. Both give you a new world. Okay. So let's head to toggle marker. And the marker, I guess. Okay, that's the green one. Okay, so for the graphics, I'm gonna turn off the shading. I hope that helps. I might also turn down the resolution quality from 100 to 90. Crop detail. From like a 2. Just to try to get the game to run more stable. And next time around, if when I'm playing, it might just be best to play on my laptop, but my laptop is stronger. Just for like a baseline. My computer is not running Marvel Rivals, but my laptop absolutely is, and at like a consistent 90 frames, depending, you know, of course, depending on certain graphical settings. You could really get around this hoverboard though, but that's difficult to control. But I guess if I change the actually I don't know. Would changing the camera sensitivity too much? What's this? Oh, I don't have a key. Okay. Put a shrine right there. Was that just no, that is something. Oh. Yeah, destroy coral, but you can destroy that little like I don't even know what to call them, like the barrels. Discovery shrine. News. Okay, yeah. I don't know why I just zoomed me in like that close. So I think I just went the completely wrong way. I didn't notice. Oh, there's a way. I wonder if there are any tricks implemented into the hoverboard. The answer there was. Doesn't seem like there are. I just don't know how to do them yet. Let's see. Where is the prism? Oh wait, over here. Oh wait, hold on. I want to touch those. They're like the icy spikes on the ground. I don't remember how. I know you could double jump. I'm not exactly sure what this move is. You need to be like an explanation of that move is. Oh, no way. Okay. Well, I'll take damage from that. Like a lunge. I'm looking for like. Oh, so I guess jumping in. Okay, so jumping and then dashing toward the platform is how you get up there. Okay. I wonder if can I do it twice then? You can. Okay, that's how that works. All right, I understand. It's a little weird at first, especially if you missed a tutorial for it. Or if you just forget. Possible. So let's try to go find that prism. here. I don't know what just happened to me. I guess I teleported, I guess. Oh god, what is that? There we go. Alright, now I have to be careful because okay, this is going. We got some health from that. Doesn't collect it. Battery. So battery is your ammo, which seems to refill. I don't know what's like the limit for how long it's supposed to take for refilling. That's where they clear from. Nice. Right. Getting caught on phone wall right there. What's this? Weapon? Oh, there is a weapon. Oh, when it costs you when it interacts with their bodies, I didn't realize that. There's two of these weapons I dropped here. Don't know why that is. Oh, there it is. Ooh, okay. We got a little bit of a disjoint. Oh, and press holding square is immediately takes us to the end of our combo. Next, let's go to the actual prison that I have marked down. Oh, just up here. Oh, that's not check. Breakable crates. Not fair. So you cannot your lock. So as stated before, it was like your lock on is when the cursor is over, or hit marker, I guess would be the better term. When the hit marker is displayed on the enemy, you are locked onto them. Then you don't have to like aim with the right stick anymore. It'll just be locked onto them. Whereas for attacking, you need to lock onto them first. In order to like, stay on there, keep your sights on them. Is there a cave or something? Honestly. Where is that? I wonder if the player character has any like a mantling system. I feel like that'd be really good for if you're like close to an edge, just mantle onto it rather than needing to like completely have your feet planted on the ground in order to get up there, in order to get to the above platform. So let's head something since I can't be able to find that that prism. Save. Over here. Deposit flare. Oh, enemy. Parry adds +5 damage to blade attacks for the next 2 seconds. Plus 20% battery. Battery. I need a piece of that. I do not have. I get keys. So I can't survive on water. Oh. I guess I could dash over water though. Okay. No, I'm not. Oh, they're not a way for me to. Oh no, there is. Right here. Oh, that is an enemy. Let's try to fight this. Oh, and I'm out of ammo. That's right. We're gonna have to just, you know, get to this. Wait for a second. Alright, found it. Right. That white bar is when it's going to next attack. Oh, spiral offense activated. Oh. Oh gosh. Camera spinning. Middle of the animation. I mean, in the middle of the combat. And I just wanted to like lock on to what's right in front of me is a little annoying. Force blade gains +20% damage. Flash step reflects projectile. All the flash. That's awesome. Alright. Oh, okay. Well, they appear via meteor. Oh, I didn't realize that. Our stream just happened to disconnect. Sorry about that. Whoa! Oh, the freaking meteors. battery, oh boy. Ooh, okay, the good thing it shows you where he's gonna land. Oh god. Did it again with the whole. Like, sometimes it just the entire camera spins when you're locking on to something that's like right in front of you, or like maybe just off center. It's a little annoying. I guess I don't have a med kit because I doesn't refill. So does that mean I could, since I got one of the presents I wanted, does that mean I could go fight the crown? Is that what that's supposed to mean? Because the other presents to defeat crown. I need to get all of the presents to defeat the crowns? Oh, so I guess it tells how many crowns. But that because at the first crown. Health. I need to know where I can get more health actually, because I am dying really on it pretty much. Okay. Plants. So then I could get it from more than just plants. That says like refill medkit, but like where it even is medkit. Oh. Well, you have a location thing. Okay, I guess we were playing with more people. Okay. Very far open. Oh, I see enemies. If I locked on first, though, I do feel like I could probably like just automatically lock onto that enemy rather than need to reposition. Like you have to have a perfect parry then, I guess, in order to actually be able to deflect those. Maybe you just don't deflect bullets. You can deflect like actually, does anybody do a melee attack? No, they are melee attacks too. Damn. Holy shit. Alright, over here. Not fighting. I can't refill it. But what is that over there? Shrapnel cloud. Activate the grenade which range. Just increase armor by 20% for 8 seconds. What? Oh gosh. These enemies follow you. I'm not actually trying to fight this time around. I just want to get some healing. I don't really know how to get any healing. I don't know, was I supposed to buy a med kit? I have the ability to buy a med kit. Oh, I got shot. Damn. Wait, did I get shot or did the dog pounce on me? Yeah, the new Hyperlight game is on is in early access. And I'm giving it a try. It's a little, it is pretty, I guess, kind of difficult when by yourself. Being with more players would feel better, but I'm not sure how much of this is also like weird game feel because of the graphics currently on my PC. Okay, so yeah, there is just different times of day. Oh. And like with the shadows, you can see how much better it runs. Let's see, what else is around this town? So I just needed to build stuff, or I mean use, what was it? Some sort of currency in order to repair. Have some chips. Yeah, I'm gonna close zero edge. Do I have any? Do I have any med kits? Or oh, these are all the things that I've gotten before. Or, oh no, this is for selling. That's all the things that's all my current inventory. Never mind. Oops. Wait, what is that? For you. Theorist bit. Great new world competition telepath active. The commanding officer, veteran breaker, please first up. Telepath activation. Sure, I guess. End of cycle report. Okay. So you do a run and you have 4 reses within that run. Then you report back to your commander and then a new world seed is created for you to, so now, hey, here's your expedition of this new place. Okay, that's interesting. My confusion comes with I don't understand how to get certain materials, or perhaps, you know, let me look through the tutorials actually. Let's see. Welcome to the Chris Upwards, unlock permanent upgrades, recruit vendors, and buy gear to help you in the overgrowth. Head to the telepad when you're ready to enter the overgrowth. Tutorials can be accessed in the main menu anytime. Play with friends, talk to the robot start or join a multiplayer session. Talk to Ferris Bit to unlock permanent upgrades and decode the fragmented memories of the crown. Acquire abyss stones and golden rations by completing cycles. Find cores and courtyards in overgrowth. Unlock vendors to buy more gear. Increase their affinity with golden rations to unlock additional store objects. Receive golden rations by completing cycles. Okay, how do I heal though? Where do I get? Keep healing. How do I can like stay around? I could do that. Or can it? An upgrade range weaponry here. But not that one. Wait, Tinker Shop. That's an upgrade holobytes here. Okay. Yeah. Raise your affinity, unlock gear upgrading. I can upgrade gear. But I don't have any gear to upgrade, I guess. One random item 10% off. Okay. No. Oh, you behind it. Okay. Let's upgrade here, I guess. It will be when you're transferring next round. Okay. So now that we have a new area to explore, pursue. Oh, hold up. So do you unlock different breakers as you go? Modify loadout. Okay. I wonder how you unlock those other breakers. Let's pursue. We'll do one more run, try to get as much progress as we can within it, and then stop there. So we can try to get a full idea of how this game runs from beginning of run to end. So primary mission, gather prisms to unlock the gates of the 3 crowns to defeat them, explore the world, gather weapons and other gear from each new world to build up your crew. Get to the telepad exit. Exit the room before the Abyss King makes the world too dangerous. Set the cycle. Restore the crowns and Abyss King to finish the cycle or use all your chances. Both give you a new world. Right, so this is the area that we started underground before. Crown. So you need 2 prisms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 prisms. 4 prisms. So start with the nearest prism. Let's interact. Soldiers side on. Okay. I not already have. Yeah, I did already have this starting. It's like, okay. I wish there was like a more clear visual indicator that I'm able to interact with this, perhaps. It's possible that I'm just overthinking it, but it feels like when I first did this, I walked toward it and I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm supposed to go here. How do I get up there? And that, because my thought was, how do I get up there, rather than what this, like the fact that realizing this is supposed to be an elevator kind of, you know, just didn't connect to me at all. And I was just standing there for a little bit. I know that now, of course, what it's supposed to be. I feel like it also could have been made a little more clear. Already battery, right? Where'd it go? Anyways, let's go find this prism. Tough. Come on, if I grab this. Oh. Where was it? If I grab this, I have. What happened? Medi gem. Got it. Oh, I still have this. That's my grenade. Oh, got something. Oh, okay. So also I can break down the thorns rather than running into them and dying. What's this? Interact. Oh. Refine edge. Consecutive melee combo hits increased blade damage by 5%, resets up the combo. Compact wheels gain plus 30% damage. I guess the price, like the dewdrops that are there, is how much it costs if I were to sell it. I like the way this world looks. Having like a whole, kind of like a forested road. here. A few of them. I use this better. Looks like a Xana bug from Rich Cole Lyoko. Like a shadow. Steady shot while I made damage the next real shot. Ooh, yes, absolutely. Wicked Bells. Right. 4. Okay. 20. Oh, this also has a visual indicator too. Okay, that's good. So there's an enemy eye or oh. Here's a reticle. Other reticle here. Why is that when those enemies die, if we can get like the Slenderman static sound effect? Yeah. I don't think I completely understand the battery system, because it's like, oh, here's plus 79. It's like, okay, so that means I have that much many bullets, right? I don't think that actually is the case. Oh, the capsule. Gosh. The gem. That's collected from a full. Oh, okay. Now I understand. You need to gather the resources to create the med kits. Okay. That's more clear now. I think about to toss out a grenade. Ooh, I always love getting close to a cliffside while overviewing the sea, especially if it's also like, hey, you got a blue sky behind you, like just like a hazy scene or sky. It's so good. travel pretty far. I feel like I'm not sure if I'm doing it right. Does it stand still? Do I need to be directly facing them? Xanabug. Oh, there's a prism in here. Okay. That abandoned city. Put up the escalator for a second. It was, I'd be like, oh, this abandoned mall. And I would have immediately given me like, oh, it's kind of like a automata setting, like a post-apocalyptic world. When they break in? That. What happened? Oh, at least maybe. But the police like it. You cannot aim on there. This is why, this is also kind of like why I wish the camera was closer up, because that's like a lot happening right here in this like conjoined space. Oh wait, no. Alright, plus 5 damage damage. Plus 5% damage to blade attacks for the next 2 seconds. Force blades gain plus 1% damage. Oh no. Can I not about this too much? Whoa! Okay. You are in the wall. What is that behind me? God. I don't know how I'm supposed to. Why is the camera angling down when I'm walking onto him? This is a really weird situation. There's a second one? Okay. You're gone. Got the prism. Got some health back. You're still here, fortunately. He's upset. Oh, he's on fire. For the R2 plus X, I feel like if I'm doing this, I'm like, you have to press those two buttons at the exact same time in order to do it. So I feel like if I'm pressing right trigger, I can understand why. But I feel like there should be like a window where if I'm pressing the two very quickly in succession, like square right trigger, and it's like, okay, activate that combo, or activate that input, that combo. Maybe like an input window, kind of similar to, I think, what, Street Fighter 6 has that? just hit me. Which is... Okay, I'm poisoned. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I do like that holobites are more, oh damn, my gear's gone. I like that holobites, of course, have multiple uses, so that way you're not immediately losing it in one run. That's kind of like the one part of, what's it called? Like roguelites, I guess. What is kind of the roguelite? Or just more looter shooter? Or I guess they could both have similar elements. Losing out immediately on your abilities and having to start fresh, kind of don't like. So that way, the fact that they're gonna have multiple usages, and then also as you keep going, the pace at which you find them can be later than others. Within like how many between your reses, you kind of you always have like a constantly changing deck, or kind of like varied deck of your holobites. I do like that. I assume that I still have the prism that I got. So the fact that progress is already consistently moving forward, of course, depending on how well I play, is also a good aspect as well. So it's now 3 o'clock. So what I might do is that I'll play for this res, and then afterwards we'll call it a day. But I've got some cleaning to do. So I do have one of the prisms already here. Head in this direction. So what's up is right here. Okay. Oh, my grenades are gone. No. I think I'm slow down, or is it poison? There's a lot happening right here. Us moving between each other. Fair that. Still in my animation. There's more already? Come on. Same thing. really is just like a, not even really a shield, like it really is just like a parry button. I don't really think I like how it's supposed to attempt to work. It seems like really difficult to pull off, and it's like overly difficult to pull off. Hey. Yeah. Light armor. Oh, nice. More health. Exactly what I need right now. So where's the prism at? Is it in a tree? Wait, the thing that's lower down. Oh, I have to defeat him in order to get it. Perhaps I just need to try this on a different PC and maybe I would like it more. Right now I'm kind of mixed on it. Specifically in the like finding healing so that way I can like survive longer. And then the parrying aspect. I feel like the parrying aspect is like a really, I know a parry is supposed to be hard, so you're supposed to reap benefits from it. It doesn't feel, it just doesn't feel like completely intuitive. I don't know if intuitive is the right word. It just kind of doesn't feel like it flows with the rest of the combat that you can do. Or even like, I don't know if I would say even the gunplay feels like it factors more into it, because I feel like the fact that it doesn't put me onto an enemy that where I could have been locked onto them via melee. The fact that I start like at like already at a lowered instance, it's like, okay, I would have liked to be, if I was like if I was already free cameraing and then locking on, I would get it. Or not free cameraing, but like free cameraing and then pulling up my gun, I'd get it. But if I'm locking on and pulling up my gun, I now have to re-lock on again. The flow doesn't feel all there. And of course I would like the flow to feel all there, so that way it feels more fun to play. But also part of that can be due to the lower frame rate that I'm currently playing at. Whereas if I played on my laptop for better, that would provide a better frame rate, and then more better feeling with the game. But that's where we'll stop. So this was Hyperlight Breaker. Once again, you can get the game on Steam via well, what was it? I'm thinking of something else. Yeah, you can get it via Steam. It is still in early access, so once again, as the game gets updated, once the final release will potentially look very different, or just have like, you know, a lot more polished in comparison to the game that we're playing right now. And we received it thanks to Heart Machine via Keymailer. And also, today we watched the game Xbox Developer Direct. So a lot of really good announcements from that. A lot of good showcases on the game that they've already had announced. And each one was really interesting. But that's all we have for right now. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to, of course, like and subscribe if you enjoyed watching. Always remember to return to the source by subscribing to our YouTube channel, checking us out on our Twitter account, check us out on our Blue Sky account, and if you would like access to special perks, early access to videos, you can you can pledge to our Patreon. Thank you guys so much for watching.